We're Robin and Steve. Last episode, we explained why, thanks to the British, this place is too radioactive to linger ashore for more than an hour. In the 1950s, 3 atomic bombs were tested here, with radioactive fallout spreading far across mainland Australia. This place will be radioactive for thousands of years. It is a strange and beautiful place, and we enjoyed exploring the corroding radioactive artefacts strewn across the islands where the bombs were tested, all in the name of the British becoming the third nuclear power. Now, although radioactive, this island group provides great shelter with abundant wildlife. We happened upon a drama of a turtle nature. This was not one, but 2 turtles. I assume it was a disappointing day for the male, as the female swam away after his many attempts at courtship. Next mission for us was to explore a cave. Although not much is known, there's evidence of human occupation dating back 27,000 years, up until 7,500 years ago, when sea levels rose and cut off these islands from the mainland. Whoever lived here then dined on kangaroo and fish. More recently, some humans have chosen to leave these things behind. From this cave, we went on to explore this sandal-unfriendly coastline. We swapped anchorages so that we could climb a dune to look at some whales, and on the way, we saw some rays. Splash! Whoa, big splash. Now, thanks to me, you know what sound it made. You're welcome.
First time.
We have nice chats about animals as we wander around. At dawn, we set off into the whale-rich waters that we'd just seen from above. At sea level, it does feel quite different. This next jumping whale was a bit too close for comfort.
Oh,
fuck! I didn't get that. I'm excusing myself for the bad language that time because it was actually quite close. I have a lot of footage like this of open water where there was a whale or whales and they're down there somewhere until they're not. So although you will see many whales leaping, know that it happened over hours and hours of sailing, that there were many whale encounters I didn't film, and that most of the time we are staring out at open blue water. Like this. The humpback whales are heading south towards Antarctica, and so are we. So we've timed it perfectly for excellent whale watching and water watching. To help get you up to speed on where we are in the world, in this episode we start at the Montebello Islands, Booty Island, onto the salt port of Onslow, head to Sururia Island with its beautiful birds, and then past Exmouth to the Ningaloo Reef, Tantabiddi, and Maud's Landing in Coral Bay. whales that we did see. It was a 51 nautical mile trip to Seroria Island. As we circled the island, we met a bird colony and we tried our best to skirt around them without disturbing them. Tried being the operative word. We crept along the waterline as stealthily as we could. Sorry, birds. We sailed 27 nautical miles past Barrow Island, where we rested for a while. In the strong currents, suboptimal holding, but there was good whale watching. 50 nautical miles from there was the cute town of Onslow, which was a bit of a work in progress. In 2021, Onslow exported 2.5 million tonnes of salt to make caustic soda, chlorine and ash for pulp and paper textiles, for PVC and for glass. And unrelated to this dangling, but still on the topic of salt, Western Australia accounts for 93% of Australian salt production, centred in Onslow, Portland, Dampier and Shark Bay. This looked weird. The tallest of these towers is 387 metres and transmits low-frequency radio signals. Shivers. That's a bit scary. We timed our trip beautifully for whale watching, but poorly for snorkelling on the Ningaloo Reef. Here we're trying to find the channel into Tantabiddi, a narrow path that weaves through shallow reefs. It's around September 2025, and this huge reef has suffered the worst bleaching event on record. It's a beautiful day and the waters are deliciously clear, and we are very excited to be here. After a little walk and birdwatch, we were off to snorkel the Ningaloo Reef. We've arrived just after the bleaching event, in which between 31 to over 90% of corals were bleached. Here, it's been way hotter for way longer this year, resulting in an unprecedented number of weeks of heat stress. It's like a sad deja vu of our time on the east coast of Australia. It's It's eerie to see what's like the skeletons of such recently deceased corals. Before April, most of these were alive and vibrant. We went out of our way to find some living corals. In the midst of this tragedy, to be able to see some corals while they're still here and alive is a privilege. Onwards to Coral Bay. A pair of whales seem to be having a slap-off, displaying great feats of athleticism. Armed with the knowledge of the recent bleaching event, we set our expectations low for any upcoming snorkelling trips. We know to expect that 90% of the corals may be bleached, hence the possibly overly dramatic music. There is a lot of damage, but from what we saw, there was a little more than 10% that was still alive. Here in Coral Bay, slightly better than what we saw at Tantabiddi. Good luck, corals. Sounds like you'll need it. We'll leave you here in the dunes with flowers of Coral Bay, of the Ningaloo coast. Next time we'll battle our way south with the whales as we hide from storm force winds first in Monkey Mia, then in the Abrolhos Islands, one of the few places in the world where you can see sea lions and coral in the same place at the same time. It's both heaven and hell, depending on the weather.